Welcome back to the day in the life of a heavy equipment mechanic. So I start by opening up that frickin' studio of a toolbox. We have a track machine that's made for pulling rail cars, and the battery was dead this morning, of course. I also had to then pull in the skid steer to do some tires on it. Look how frickin' skinny those ones are, and then look how wide the ones are, like the replacement tires are. See, I told you, stuff gets like really cooked around here. Like just absolutely used and abused until it has no other option but to die. So this wasn't all that bad. It's all about using leverage when you're lifting tires this heavy. So I just throw a bar under it and use that to kind of manipulate the tire to get it onto the studs. Yeah. Quick 4 tires. Thing sat like 6 inches above the ground before, like higher than it did before I did the tires, just because they were so freaking worn. This is me finally getting that track machine started. And then, of course, the Snap-on man came around. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about how much money I spent today. But, yeah. So then we had a couple more tires on our little Kubota that's for just driving the premises to go get hoses and stuff. But most of the time it's dead, so we never freaking use it. So I zipped those wheels off, got that going. It was a pretty relaxed day overall. You know, I can't really complain. It was freezing, so they just kind of had us stay inside for the most part, as much as they could at least. And then after this, that John Deere, it stopped charging randomly, like while the operator was using it, so I had to make the hour drive to go look at the John Deere. This is me. Honestly, what I'm doing is I'm making sure I have it on the right post, because there's a W post that's for your like speedometer, and then there's a different post that goes to the battery indicator light, and they weren't mixed up. This is me just taking voltage, see if I'm getting a charge or didn't. And then I had kind of like a little bit of a bright idea to try to like see if maybe it was the belt, and it didn't end up being the belt. But like I said, it was a pretty easy day. So if you enjoyed this type of content, be sure to like and share and follow. And I'll be doing daily uploads of this every day. Some days are a little bit more boring. I can't help it. But thanks, players, and stay tuned.